Ever feel like your money disappears faster than a plate of cookies at a party? Well, today, we're diving into one of the simplest old school ways to take control of your spending, the envelope budgeting technique. This method has been around forever, and for good reason. It works. Whether you're looking to crush debt, save for something big, or just stop overspending, the envelope method is your new best friend. And don't worry, you don't need to be a math genius or have a fancy app to make it work. Let's break it down. Here's the basic idea. Every dollar you earn has a job, and you're the boss. You divide your cash into categories, like groceries, rent, fun money, or savings, and put the exact amount for each category into its own envelope. Once the cash in an envelope is gone, that's it. No more spending in that category. Think of it as a physical version of budgeting that keeps you honest because, let's face it, swiping a card is way too easy. Envelopes? Not so much. Step 1. Know your income. How much money do you actually bring home each month? This is your starting point. Write it down. Step 2. List your expenses. Start by writing down everything you spend money on in a month. Begin with the things you can't skip, like rent, groceries, and bills. Then move on to the fun stuff, like eating out, hobbies, or shopping. For each category, decide how much you want to spend. Be realistic, but don't forget to leave a little room for fun. Step 3. Now, take your list and match it to your envelopes. Write each category on a separate envelope. For example, one envelope might say groceries $400. Another might say entertainment $100. Then, take the exact amount of cash you plan for each category and put it into the right envelope. This way, every dollar has a home and a purpose. Boom, you're set up. Now you have a clear visual of how much you have for each category. No more guesswork, no more overspending. Each envelope holds the exact amount you've allowed yourself to spend, so you'll always know how much you have left. Let's quickly recap the steps. First, you figure out how much money you bring home each month. Then, you list your expenses, starting with the essentials like rent and groceries, and adding the fun stuff like hobbies or eating out. Next you assign a realistic amount to each category and fill the envelopes with the corresponding cash. Finally, you stick to your plan, spending only what's in each envelope and nothing more. When you go shopping, bring only the envelope for that specific category. For example, if you budgeted $400 for groceries this month, take your groceries envelope with you to the store. Every time you buy something, the money comes out of that envelope, and you can physically see how much is left. Let's say it's the last week of the month, and you only have $20 left in the envelope. This is where you get creative. Time to raid the pantry, plan your meals carefully, or find budget-friendly recipes to make it work. It might feel a little awkward or restrictive at first, but that's the beauty of the envelope budgeting technique. It forces you to prioritize and be intentional about where your money goes. It also gives you immediate feedback. If the envelope is empty, you know it's time to stop spending in that category. No overdraft fees, no credit card debt, just a simple way to stay on track. So why does this work? It's all about psychology. Watching cash physically leave your hands hits differently than swiping a card or tapping your phone. You can actually see and feel the impact of your spending. And when an envelope is empty, it's a clear visual signal. You've reached your limit for that category. Plus, it's foolproof. No complicated apps or spreadsheets needed. Just a handful of envelopes and some discipline. But hey, what if you don't use cash? No worries. Digital versions exist. Apps like Goodbudget or EveryDollar let you track your envelopes virtually. They work just like the paper system but fit seamlessly into your digital life. You can still stick to the method without carrying around cash, so no excuses. The key is discipline. Whether you're using paper envelopes or a phone app, stick to the plan. The real magic happens when you commit to it and stay consistent. Even if it feels a little challenging at first, remember that every step you take toward managing your money better is a step toward financial freedom. What if you run out of cash in an envelope? Simple. Don't panic, and don't borrow from other envelopes unless absolutely necessary. Running out is just a signal that you might need to adjust your spending or tweak your budget for next month. Think of it as a learning moment, not a failure. And if you end up with leftover cash, that's the best case scenario. Roll it over into savings, add it to your next month's budget, or even treat yourself to something small. It's proof that you're staying on track and making progress toward your goals. The envelope budgeting technique might seem old school, but it's a timeless, powerful way to take control of your finances. It forces you to be intentional with every dollar and helps you break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's simple, effective, and perfect for anyone who's tired of feeling like their money controls them instead of the other way around. So why not give it a shot for just 1 month? Start small, pick a few categories, set realistic limits, and see how it feels to work with cash or track your spending digitally. You don't have to be perfect right away. The key is to take that first step and commit to it. Stick with it for 30 days, and I promise you'll be amazed at how much of a difference it makes in your spending habits, savings goals, and overall financial confidence. And here's where it gets exciting. I want to hear from you if you've made it this far in the video. It means you're serious about taking control of your money. After trying this technique for a month, come back and leave a comment below. Tell me all about your experience, what worked well for you. Were there any surprises or challenges? Did you notice a change in how you approach spending? Share your story and your tips because we're all in this journey together, and your insights could inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps support the channel and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. And of course, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on more practical personal finance tips, tricks, and strategies like this one. I post regularly, so hit that notification bell to stay updated every time a new video drops. Sharing is caring, and you never know who might need this information. So, if you know someone who's been struggling with their budget or just wants to feel more in control of their finances, share this video with them. You might just be the spark they need to finally take charge of their financial future. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even your social media followers, spreading the word can make a bigger difference than you realize. Remember, this isn't just about budgeting. It's about creating better habits that last a lifetime. The envelope budgeting technique is a simple yet powerful tool to help you build a financial foundation you can be proud of. But more importantly, it's about setting yourself up for a future where you feel confident and secure in your financial decisions. Together, we can make smart money moves and completely change the way we think about spending, saving, and planning for the future. It's never too late to take that first step. And the best part is, you don't have to do it alone. This channel is here to support you, guide you, and celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. You've got this. Start your envelope budgeting journey today, even if it's just with 1 or 2 categories to ease into it. I can't wait to hear about the incredible things you accomplish. And don't forget, this isn't just a video, it's a community. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Share your thoughts, ask questions, or tell us how you're doing with your budget so far. I'm rooting for you every step of the way, and I can't wait to see what you achieve. Let's do this together.